when you copy paste, make sure it looks exactly like this, because sometimes when you copy paste the lines can get tricky. So I'll just show you an example while the issues that you can face while you're copy pasting. So I'll just walk you through how it should be done. So when you create a new blank strategy, this is what you will get. So you just delete this off, then you take all of these and then you copy, and then you go there and then you paste it. But then the problem becomes that you see the lines are all crunched up instead of looking like that. So it's really good that if you can watch the video or watch this PDF and see the order of it. So some of the things that you might have to change is here, L should be below, and then comparative simple is below, this will be there, and then the plot is like next line. Same thing goes for the if condition, it will be enter and tab there, and then for the close as well, we'll have to enter there and tab there. So then you shouldn't be seeing much errors. I'm gonna just save it to SW2. So let's see if we have any errors. So there is syntax error at line 7. So again, I didn't have an enter there. So I guess it should go through now. Let's see if we can add this to the chart. Yep, it works perfectly well. Let's change the settings to 100% equity, and you have what we were looking for. So make sure when you copy paste, you really know what you're doing there. So just watch the video, or just make sure the lines are very much in order, and you make sure that it goes to the next line. Some of the things to note is here I've given SPY as a comparative simple for us to calculate the relative strength. So if you want it to be QQQ, you could do that. You could either change it here, or you could instead change it once you add it to the chart. You can just go to the settings section and just change the comparative symbol there. So that's one way of doing it. The other way is you could just change it from here. Then we have just taken a variable called length or L. The reason why we did this is that we can calculate the relative strength. So the base symbol being here Tesla, so Tesla divided by Tesla, which was 50 periods before, i.e. 50 weeks before, and that divided by the comparative symbol, which is the SPY. So the SPY price today divided by the SPY of 50 weeks before, and -1 will give us the relative strength. So that is the relative strength function, relative strength calculation that we have done, and then we have plotted by using the plot function. The other condition we need was the volume and the moving average. So Stan Weinstein is specific that there's a rise in the volume. So in order to code that, what I did was I took the average of the volume for the past 5 weeks, so the past 5 periods written here, and then I gave a condition that if the volume of this week is higher than the volume average of the past 5 weeks, then go for the entrance. So that was a volume condition there. The other condition was the simple moving average. We know that Weinstein wanted the market to close above the 30-week average, so we did a simple moving average 30-week, which is basically that. We haven't plotted that from the program, but the SMA1 basically calculates the simple moving average of the 30 periods. For the consolidation breakout, what I did was I took a 52-week as a consolidation. So if you want to change it to 10 weeks or 30 weeks, just change this number here for the 52. So all these variables, including the 5, the 30, and the 52, are all variables that you can change based on your ideas, based on your optimization facilities. So the quants call it optimization to get the best results for their trading strategy by changing variables. So the final area is the condition. So I choose an if condition, and if the close is greater than the 30-week high, which is the SMA1, 30-week moving average, and then if the RES, which we calculated here, which is the relative strength, is greater than 0, and if the volume is greater than the average volume of the past 5 periods, and also if the close is greater than the consolidation high given as H1, then enter long. And we close the position if the close is below the SMA1 or the simple moving average, the 30-week simple moving average right here. So this is basically it. and once you save it and add it to the chart, it will pop up in a different tab here, the relative strength, which I have plotted so you can actually spot it. Now for TradingView, it's automatically calculated based on one contract. So if you can go to the property section and change this to 100% equity, you basically get the equity graph, and you get other details like percent profitable and the profit factor, and also the maximum drawdown. You can also look at the performance summary and things like that. Make sure that you know that the net profit doesn't take into account the current long position. So for that, you need to go down and you can see the open P&L, which is 100% 0.71. So you need to add that to the net profit percentage. You can also see the list of trades, when the trade was taken and how much is the return. So you can see 26% profit, 196% profit, and the list goes on. And also you can see the open long position there as well. So you can go to the overview and you can check for different stocks like HD and Apple and Amazon. It's pretty basic once you copy paste the code. So if you want to change the variables, like I said, you can change the variables here. This is for the consolidation, this is for the moving average, and this is for the volume. If you want to know more about coding, I've created a course in my Quant program page. So in that, if you can go to the courses, there is a page where we teach multiple strategies, 5 strategies that beat the market. We discuss everything that a quant needs to know, and how to think like a coder, a trader, a mathematician, and then finally how to think like a quant. We go through many things like crash course in coding. So if you are not that familiar with coding in TradingView, you can learn there, and also in Ami Broker. This is not a simple basic coding course. This is more of a quantitative trading course. So if you really want to go into the quantitative side of trading strategies, then this is ideal for you. We also have a Prometheus course which goes through more things like Monte Carlo simulation, pairs trading, and portfolio diversification, along with portfolio backtests and strategies. Most of the questions are answered in the FAQ section, so feel free to check the website at quantprogram.com. Make sure you also sign up through our Facebook page, where we will be uploading the new articles, as well as our YouTube page. So I'll be doing more of these trading strategies and backtesting it to see efficient strategies that beat the market, so people can learn more about how efficient the trading systems are. I prefer trading strategies that is back tested, because most of these YouTube gurus, they normally teach some strategy with some charts which doesn't make any sense at all. They conveniently avoid the losses, but by back testing our strategies, we can check it over multiple stocks and see whether it works or not. And that's something advantages of back testing, and learning back testing is something really advantageous for any trader out there. And this is the new way of trading. The old way of just looking at some RSI signals and trading and thinking you can be a successful trader, those days are over. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you download the PDF and copy paste this in the Pine editor, and it should go well. If there's anything wrong, if you see any errors or anything like that, feel free to contact in the info@quantprogram.com, or even our Facebook page. Leave a message there, or in the comment section in the YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube, because I'll be uploading regularly. Thank you so much for watching.